Hello everyone, and welcome to the final week of New City Library's National Poetry Month celebration. I'm adult reference librarian Karen Ostertag, and I curate the library's paper poetry collection. For the month of April, I've been reading a poem a week and sharing where you can find more like it. We've also been posting short poems and excerpts on our Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram feeds throughout this month, and we're not done yet, so keep your eyes open. Today's poem is What We Carry by Amanda Gorman. As kids, we sat in grass, fished our hands into the dirt. We felt that damp, brown universe writhe, alert and alive, earth cupped in the boat of our palms. Our eyes waxed wide with wonder. Children understand, even grime is a gift. Even what is mired is miraculous, what is marred is still marvelous. Ark, a boat like that which preserved Noah's family and animals from the flood. The word comes from the Latin word arca, meaning chest, much like the Latin word arcere, to close up, defend, or contain. Ark can also mean the traditional place in a synagogue for the scrolls of the Torah. That is to say, we put words in the ark. Where else to put them? We continue speaking, writing, hoping, living, loving, fighting. That is to say, we believe beyond disaster. Even endings end at the lip of land. Time arcs into itself. It is not a repeat, but a reckoning. Days can't help but walk two by two, the past and present, paired and paralleled. It is the future we save from ourselves, for ourselves. Words matter, for language is an ark. Yes, language is an art, an articulate artifact. Language is a life craft. Yes, language is a life raft. We have recalled how to touch each other and how to trust all that is good and all right. We have learned our true names. Not what we are called, but what we are called to carry forth from here. What do we carry, if not what and who we care most for? What are we, if not the price of light? Loss is the cost of loving, a debt more than worth every pulse and pull. We know this because we have decided to remember. The truth is, one globe, wonder flawed. Here's to the preservation of a light so terrific. The truth is, there is joy in discarding almost everything. Our rage, our wreckage, our hubris, our hate, our ghosts, our greed, our wrath, our wars on the beating shore. We haven't any haven for them here. Rejoice. For what we have left behind will not free us, but what we have left is all we need. We are enough, armed only with our hands, open but unemptied, just like a blooming thing. We walk into tomorrow carrying nothing but the world. Today's selection was from Call Us What We Carry, Poems by Amanda Gorman, and it's available in paper through the catalog and on Overdrive's Libby as an ebook or an e-audiobook read by the author. Poet, activist, and model Amanda Gorman is a poetry superstar. She exploded onto the public consciousness in 2021 as the youngest poet to write and perform for a presidential inauguration with her work, The Hill We Climb. But her accomplishments began well before then. She started writing poetry at the age of 8 and overcame a speech impediment in order to perform her own works. In 2014, at the age of 16, she was chosen as Los Angeles' first youth poet laureate. Shortly after, she founded a nonprofit program for youth writing and leadership called One Pen, One Page. She was named the first ever National Youth Poet Laureate in 2017 and became the first youth poet to open the literary season for the Library of Congress. In 2018, while studying at Harvard, She was selected as one of Glamour magazine's College Women of the Year. Her list of firsts has only grown in the last year. A month after the inauguration, Gorman appeared on Time magazine's 100 Next list as a phenom. When her inauguration poem hit print last March, it debuted at #1 on the New York Times fiction bestseller list with the highest week 1 sales of any poetry book ever published. She's read her work on MTV and is the first poet ever to recite at the Super Bowl. She was the first poet to co-host the Met Gala. And when I didn't think it was possible for her to get more cool, I learned that her words have joined those of 19 other Earthlings on a plaque carried by NASA's Lucy space probe, currently en route to Jupiter's orbit. Gorman has expressed her wish to continue to uplift and motivate, but not just with her poetry. She intends to run for president in 2036. She'll be 38. In an interview with Glamour, she explained, "It's not that I want to run, it's that I'm going to run. Seeing the ways that I, as a young Black woman, can inspire people is something I want to continue in politics. I don't want to just speak works. I want to turn them into realities and actions." If Amanda Gorman approaches presidential office with the same insight, candor, and agile brilliance she displays in her poetry, she's got my vote. That's all from me. Thank you for joining me on this strange and wonderful journey through National Poetry Month. I hope you've found a few new poets to love. Check out our other social media platforms where we'll be keeping the poetry party going to the very end. And don't forget, you can check New City Library's YouTube channel for lots of other great material from our staff. Take care, keep calm, and read on.